Welcome to Your Briefing, the new podcast from the Adams County Sheriff's Office. I'm your host, Sergeant Shay Haney, the Public Information Officer from the Sheriff's Office. We wanted to bring you a short form podcast from the Sheriff's Office that talked about educational topics every episode, and then talk about different tips to keep you and your family safe. This episode, we're going to talk about who we are. We're the Adams County Sheriff's Office in Colorado, not Ohio, and what the Sheriff's Office does, who we are, the different units that we have. We're also going to bring you tips every episode. The tips are going to be unique. We're not going to tell you to lock your car doors. Everyone knows that. We're going to tell you different things that might help keep you and your family safe. So the topic, or the name of this podcast is Your Briefing, right? So we want to talk to you about what is a briefing. A briefing is law enforcement speak for at the start of every shift, the sergeant will give you information. This is our way of working with you, the community, providing you direct information in a podcast format. Who am I? I'm Sergeant Shay Haney. I'm our PIO. I've spent some time here at the Sheriff's Office, about 17 years. I started in the jail, patrol, detectives, spent some time on the FBI task force, became a sergeant, spent some time on the road, and now I've been our PIO for the last 6-ish, 7-ish months. Who are we? We're the Adams County Sheriff's Office. So let's talk about Adams County. For those that don't know, we're making this for our community, but we're hopeful that this podcast will reach other areas in Colorado and beyond. So we want to talk to you guys a little bit about who we are. We're the 5th largest county in Colorado. We're just north of Denver, south of Weld County and Morgan County. To our west is Jefferson County, and to our east is Washington County. We got about 540,000 plus population, so not too bad. The Sheriff's Office ourselves, we're sitting around 600 to 700 employees. Some of the cities that are in Adams County: Thornton, Northglenn, Westminster, Commerce City, Aurora, Brighton, Federal Heights, Watkins, Strasburg, Bennett, and we also have our unincorporated areas. That's the areas that we patrol at the Sheriff's Office. So a little bit of history. As you can see behind me, I got some historical photos to lend a little bit of that historical nature to the Sheriff's Office. So we became a county in 1902. We split from Arapahoe County, and we were not named after President John Adams or John Quincy Adams. We were named after Alva Adams, who was the governor of Colorado at the time. The county government is set in Brighton, still is. We're coming to you from our podcast studio within our headquarters area. We also have the jail and the Justice Center in Brighton. Our first sheriff was Sheriff Bromley. And if you guys didn't know, the sheriff is an elected official. He's also the fire warden and runs our jail. So let's talk to you about the current day Adams County. Our sheriff is Gene Claps. He came into office in 2023, and our undersheriff is Kevin Kurger. We got multiple divisions within the Sheriff's Office: patrol, jail, professional standards, training, detectives, HR, office of the sheriff. Special units that we have: traffic, CRT, SRO, civil, K-9, courthouse, the booking, transport unit. We also have background detectives, recruiting. My team is the community connections team. We handle the events, social media. We also have internal affairs, and my position as the PIO. Okay, some of the cool guy stuff that we have. We have SWAT, Mobile Field Force, we have the Bomb Squad, and we have our Jail Special Operations Group. Now, if you want to learn about some of these, including the Jail Special Operations Group, the Sheriff's Office created a podcast about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, called Breaking and Adventuring. There are several episodes out there. You can find those on YouTube and on all of our on Apple and Spotify. Check those out. You guys can learn a little bit about the Sheriff's Office from that perspective. We also have a few task forces: North Metro. We're also part of the Metro Auto Theft Task Force, the Joint Terrorism Task Force, Raven, and Safe Streets. We run Flat Rock. We have multiple ranks: sheriff, undersheriff, chief, captain, commander, sergeant, senior detective, senior deputy, and deputy. We also work closely with ADCOM, which is our dispatch center, animal control, and code enforcement. Now, all of that being said, why did I tell you all that? We want you guys to know where we're coming from. We're going to bring people in. It'll be mostly me talking to you, but we're going to bring other people in that have special areas of expertise within the Sheriff's Office. Every episode, we are going to talk about something different. Next week, we're going to talk about auto theft. Okay, next episode. With that, the tip of the week this week: we need to know our vehicles, right? So you need to take a picture of your license plate, take a picture of your registration, your insurance, if you don't have it on your phone, because if your car gets stolen, hopefully it doesn't, if your car gets stolen, we need to have that information as law enforcement, right? We need to be able to give that information out to the different units that are in the area, and that's how we're going to recover your car. We need to know what your car looks like. Do you have something, some bumper stickers? Do you have a dent from, hitting something that we can know about? Let us know. We can get that information out, right? But know your car, okay? We're going to talk all about auto theft, how to prevent it, things to do in the next episode, but that's our tip of the week. All right, so that's all we got for our first episode. If you're watching on YouTube, scan the QR code down below. Let us know what you guys want to watch. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, email us at communityconnections@adamsheriffco.gov with episode ideas. If you want to ask a question about something that we covered, you want to debate something, reach out and I'll respond back with you guys. We're going to be releasing these shows every other week. Hopefully, life happens. Sometimes we won't, but that's the hope. You can find this show on our YouTube page, Apple or Spotify podcast apps, and then make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Also, we're on all major social media platforms, so go out there, like us, interact with us, share our stuff. We like to keep the community up to date. So join us next time. Be safe.